Speaker, in the last 230 years, dating back to the founding of our republic, fewer than 11,000 Americans have had the privilege to stand here as a member of Congress. Today is my honor to welcome one of the newest, Mike Garcia. As a veteran, a businessman, a family man, and a first-generation American, Mike has shown a driven approach to everything he's taken. If you ever want a definition of America, look to Mike's life. First generation, many like our fathers, mothers, grandparents wanted something better for their children, so they came to America. Mike dreamed at age 6 that one day, maybe he could become a Navy fighter pilot. He knows it would not be easy, so he strived, applied himself, and was nominated to the Naval Academy from this body itself. Not only did he excel, he graduated in the top 3%, becoming a fighter pilot, something many of us always look to the skies to dream and wonder what it takes to become one. As he became a fighter pilot, his nation called upon him to defend our freedoms, those that we uphold, that he just raised his hand to defend the Constitution a few short moments ago. He excelled at that because he believes in service. After his service into the Navy, he worked as a businessman. He has a beautiful family, Rebecca, sons Preston, who's with us on the floor, and his son Jet up with his wife Rebecca and his brother and sister-in-law. George Washington once said, "Remember that it is the actions and not the commission that makes an officer, and that there is more expected from him than the title." Washington was speaking about being a military officer, but his advice perfectly describes what it means to be a member of Congress. We are a small group with a big responsibility to represent the voice of the people in Washington. Ultimately, it is our actions, not our titles, that matter. Mike's feat today is not something people just assumed. Yes, you have to run. Yes, you have to unite people, but he did something that people on my side of the aisle have not done in more than 22 years. He did it in a manner where an election was bigger than most people have thought, and they had to run these races in a time of a crisis in America that they held the elections to be different. He changed the course in a few short times. If there's one person that I could believe that can unite this body, unite this nation, is a man whose life actually defines America. Family comes here that dreams of a life better for their children. He strives and excels in public education to get nominated by the United House of Representatives and his own congressman to go to the Naval Academy. He excels at an academy to become a jet fighter pilot and defends our nation in a time of need. And one more time his nation called upon for him to serve. He rose to the occasion. And unbelievable obstacles that many did not believe he could achieve by uniting a district to help unite a nation and help to unite Congress itself. With that, I congratulate you, Mike, and I look forward to what you're able to achieve in this body, much that you've been able to achieve before you came here. I yield back to
Thank you.
Mr. Sherman.
I think it's...
Does the gentleman yield?
I now yield to our newest member from California, the Honorable Mike Garcia.
Thank you. Without objection, the gentleman from California is recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Gentleman from California, Leader McCarthy, for that very gracious introduction. I want to thank you all for being here today. First and foremost, I want to thank my beautiful bride and wife, Rebecca, our two beautiful boys, Preston and Jet, for being the backbone of my survival and the spirit of this campaign for over a year now. So thank you very much. I also want to thank the 715,000 people in California's beautiful 25th Congressional District that helped me get here. And it is a huge honor that has been bestowed upon me to represent you in this body. I do it with humility and with hopefully performance that represents all of us in the 25th District. I can think of no better way to serve this country, to serve our district, than to be here today taking this oath and doing the job before me over the course of the next several years. For 244 years, This beautiful nation has thrived and survived on the back of those who showed up at the right time to do the right thing and for the right reasons. I, as an American, someone who is a first-generation American who served my country, I show up today as not only a patriot, but now a citizen legislator to make sure that we do what's right for our country first, to make sure that we do what's right for my district that I represent, and to hopefully get through this crisis as a solid, unified country, becoming stronger as we do so, more cooperative in the efforts, and hopefully making this nation the strongest the world has ever seen for several decades, millenniums to come. I appreciate your all support. Thank you for being here today, and may God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
Thank you.